Hello, it's your boy Heavy Starch Sunday morning coming to you. Show you the Guardians of the Galaxy Starlord Quad Blaster. You only need a few things to get by in this galaxy: sweet tunes, a fast ship, and an awesome blaster. Fortunately, I have all three Starlord. Okay. First off, you got the looks like black elite orange tip darts. You got the blaster. The package is I don't open stuff on camera. You know we don't do that here with Heavy Starch. Plus it's early in the morning and I'm drinking coffee and I'm smoking, so whatever. Anyway, you got the blaster. See the box art. Okay. Then also you see right here as the rocket launcher. Ratchet. What does it say? Rocket Power Blaster. You have to excuse me. Then you got the Starlord battle gear with a smaller version of it, cocked similar to like a Triad, and the mask. Okay, you got the instructions on the bottom. You insert the darts. You cock it, then you fire. Now the two inside barrels fire first. You cock it again. The two outside barrels fire first. One thing I did notice about this is you have to insert the darts first before you cock the blaster, which is contrary to what most modders do, because you fellas out there got brass and everything else, and y'all blowing holes in cardboard. In myself, I can't cock my blaster putting darts in because it's like perfect seal just collapses the dart. But on this one, it's the correct, polar opposite. So when you try to put the darts in there and cock it and put the darts in there after you cock the blaster, they just they don't even come out the barrels. The ranges on this says the ranges say 20 fires up to 25 feet, and that's being really generous. Okay, let's look at the blaster. Now the blaster is cool. It has like a carbon fiber look on the handle right there. And it's got like battle damage on it. You can see that, orange battle damage on it. The detailing on this is really, really good. This would be like a collector model, and the cosplay players will love this. Now, you real hardcore nerfers out there, okay, you got the top trigger fires the blaster. The bottom trigger retracts the bottom and top cowl, which I think is cool. Now, that right there makes it awesome. Okay, now firing it, trigger right here. I'm not going to fire it because I don't feel like chasing darts, and my workspace is really, really crappy. Okay, I'll show you the darts. Basically, they're like black elite darts. You know what I'm saying? I fired a couple of suction cup elites, and the ranges were about the ranges are actually about maybe a little bit less than maybe a stock Maverick on a good day, but the ranges on here are extremely crappy. It's a well-made blaster. One thing about the screws on this blaster, they have like a weird Allen type screw. Nerf didn't really want you to get in this. I tried to remove one of the screws. I was able to with like a flathead number 2 or number 3 jeweler's screwdriver, the little small set. Okay, you got the, supposed to be, I guess, copper. It's more of a brownish gold, something like that. You got the silver right there. And one thing about these cowls, okay, they're on a spring system. It's a little detent button, up behind here. So when I'm doing this one-handed, so you can release one at a time or both. Now, the only thing about this is it has that spring that, ooh, I hate them fucking, excuse my French, sorry. That spring right there underneath the cowl. The same spring that's in the trigger of Zombie Strike Sledgefire. Yeah. The winding triggers similar to the big triggers in the proton blasters. And those springs are a bitch to, take in and out. So my advice to you is, if you want to mod this, which most guys will, you're going to have to take your time and deal with that spring. A lot of people know how to rewind those springs. Like Drac was good at rewinding those springs. He's one of the only people that I see, who do it in Containment Crew. But I suppose everybody else will do it. To my boy Triple B, you'll probably get this, be in your collection. Joe the Cast will probably do something really crazy with it, as well as Nerf Brisbane. And my boy Psych. I finally got you. He was teasing us. Your boys was teasing you with that Demolisher. But anyway, back to business. It's really neat looking. I wouldn't recommend this for somebody who's going out for getting a Nerf gun or using the battle. If it had good ranges, if it shot really well or just above, just average, if it just had elite ranges with this, that would be awesome. For somebody to reach behind their back and pull this out and just hit that button and the cowls retract and just hit you with a set of darts. So it mostly works like just use a word that has been thrown around, which is the smart air restrictors. You know what I'm saying? You push the dart all the way in and, you hear it contact, you hear that little click, when you contact that. So the darts have to be firmly inserted. But the carbon fiber look on the handle, when I do paint this blaster, I'm not fooling with them springs. No, I'm not going inside the body of this. I'm going to wait for somebody else to do it, and then I'm going to watch them, because I only have one, and they're at Target, and I'm not tearing this up, because either way, I don't really plan on using this. I plan on really painting this to try to match as closely to the movie as possible. But I will leave the carbon fiber on here because it looks really neat. And they did a really great job on this carbon fiber. They should have put that on the Elite blasters. The grip, I have an extremely large hand, like a palm of basketball. So, wristwatch. Okay. All right. Anyway. So, the grip for smaller hands, you know what I'm saying? My wife can completely get a hand in it. I can get in there, a little pinky left right there. Grip is not that comfortable for me. But like I said, this is going to be either collector's piece or I'll paint it and sell it to somebody who's got a Starlord costume or something like that. Cosplay. For cosplay, this will be the ultimate piece right there, because they're going to make their own mask. Like it showed you the mask in the smaller blaster, which is, got the pullback cocking action. So that's going to probably have either better ranges than this or worse. But it'd probably be easier to mod the smaller blaster when they release it. I haven't seen the mask in the smaller blaster. I'm interested in that rocket rifle I think I showed you. So this is the Starlord quad blaster. It's early in the morning. Yeah, the battle damage does look kind of cool. Might try to emulate that. Oh, sorry to go back in there, but also I just want to show the detail underneath the cowl, which I think is really neat, the wires and stuff. So I'm tired. Bear with me. And then back of the blaster. Cool. I gotta finish my coffee. Like I said, this is heavy starch. Sunday morning. Nerf Starlord quad blaster. Peace, don't hate, congratulate. And you don't have to be a gentleman, but just have some manners. Peace.